Welcome back. Let's shift focus to Mumbai. The financial capital is facing, frequent power outages. Despite Mumbai being spared from load shedding, it has experienced power outages a number of times, and especially in prominent pockets. While Maharashtra Power Minister has blamed the private players for frequent power outages in most areas, experts have a different take altogether. Among the many reasons highlighted by experts, the prominent ones are drastic post-pandemic rise in consumption of power and over-usage of air conditioners by Mumbaikers in the city. Mirror Now's Abhishek spoke to the experts to understand the reasons and possible solutions to overcome the power outages in the city. Listen in.
पूरे देश में चल रहा बिजली का संकट और जहां कोयले की आपूर्ति सही ढंग से नहीं हो रही है और कोयले की क्वालिटी भी अगर सही ढंग से नहीं मिल रही तो बिजली के प्रोडक्शन पे भी उसका असर पड़ता है और जो कैपेसिटी है वो भी नहीं होती है। लेकिन फिर भी हमारे 27 के 27 जनरेशन के प्लांट्स यहां शुरू है और हम तकरीबन 7000 मेगावाट बिजली का उत्पादन कर रहे हैं, जिसमें 90% हमारी बिजली ये थर्मल से आ रही है।
First and foremost, in last 2 years, which is during the pandemic years, our demand was in the range of about 2800 megawatt. Now, for your information, in last 2 months, say let's say February, March and April, 2 months, our demand had shot up. Average, it has gone to almost 3500, and in the month of April, we had touched 3820 megawatt. So you can imagine from 2800 we had touched 3820 megawatt, which is a little scary situation. This is one part. Now, why it is happening? Two things are there. During the pandemic, all the offices were closed. None of the shopping malls were there. Work from home was, etc. was going on. So the moment all the offices works, then later, because we have basically the offices, then shopping malls, etc. has picked up. One part of it is Mumbai has a large air conditioning load. So all the air conditioners have picked up. This is one part. I'll give a thumb rule. The thumb rule is if the temperature shoots up by about 2 degrees centigrade, Mumbai's demand shoots up between 100 to 150 megawatt just by increasing the temperature.
Power consumption increase from 3,500 to 3,800, as you rightly said, has got both components coming into play. One is a climate change, and the heat waves. But the second component is also the increased disposable income available with Mumbaikers, and that is the part of the general development of the country. What we have seen, the number of ACs have increased significantly, even in households, and as a result of that, the load is increasing much faster. And that is causing putting a stress onto the power system. Climate change is a very significant factor. India is one of the most vulnerable countries, both not only the industry side but also onto the agricultural side. And we need to take fast action if we want to deal with it very effectively.
Why is Mumbai facing disruptions? The first and foremost reason is definitely the old network of transmission line, which cannot bear the excessive load and it gets tripped frequently. That causes disruption. Another important thing is the climate change factor. Every rise by 2 degrees corresponds to the consumption increase by 100 and 150 megawatts. And last but not the least, the drastic maximum use of air conditioners by the Mumbaikers is the foremost reason for the disruption, is pointed out by the experts. So definitely, Mumbaikers, please use your air condition judiciously so that you enjoy uninterrupted power supply in Mumbai.